Capricorn, hi. So this is going to be a reading for March 3rd through the 9th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Cappy. Alright, the overall energy for the reading, the Wheel of Fortune. You might be going through some changes here. Nothing you can't handle, though, from what I'm seeing. So, in the recent past, the Hermit, the Five of Wands, the Chariot. This is a period of growth for you that's shown up here, and it's looking pretty big, intense. You may have had some challenges through it in the sense of maybe you came up with some ideas, some plans, some this, that, and the other, and people disagreed, which it's gonna happen, you know? Because I see a lot of disagreement as you grow coming from the outside, and it's like, hold on. Okay, in the current situation, the Eight of Pentacles, the Star, the Temperance card, you're working on something that will potentially take time to be put together to get to your end goal of it and so on and so forth. But I don't see any problem with that necessarily. You know, you're very much aware that, yeah, it's not going to be an overnighter. In the immediate future, the Sun, the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles. Some good news potentially is coming in here that's hitting very close to home. So something that could have to do with your home, your job, your closest environment to you. It's the way I see it. It's coming through as good news, you know, party time or something like that. Let's clarify. Let's do the Wheel of Fortune. The Judgment card, the Two of Swords, the Three of Cups. So these changes are not really changes. They're just someone trying to make up their mind what to make out of a situation. There's something you're dealing with, something that's very close to you apparently, but you're very confused about it in terms of what to even think about it. So I kind of get the sense that if your life is going in this direction and everything's kind of set, everything's at a certain pace, and it's like, it's okay, this part right here of your life, it's a little complicated. It's a little, I don't know what to, it's creating a little bit of almost like background noise. And it's like, I don't want that background noise anymore. Like, I need to make up my mind what to do about this or something like this. Okay. I don't know what aspect that is, but it is tied up to somebody. So it's definitely tied up to a connection to somebody. That could be a friendship, that could be a family matter. It's one of those that bugs you, you know, as you go about your day. It's in there somewhere in the background. For the Hermit in the recent past, you get the Fool, the Hierophant, the Seven of Wands. Hold on, I thought I could do this, but I don't think I can. Give me a second. Sorry about the beeping. Okay, better. I can't breathe. I turn on the heat in this room, and then when I close the door, it gets too hot, and I always forget. But then I give myself some time, and then I remember in time. But if I start the reading, then I don't remember, and it catches me in the reading. And it's like, I can't breathe, it's too hot. So I needed to put that down. But anyways. Okay. That was a lot of inner conflict as you were going through this healing, because I see some deep ass healing on your end there, and you're going through quite the challenges, especially when it comes to your beliefs. There's like an inner struggle when it comes to that, because, you know, when beliefs change, it's gonna be quite the inner struggle. We're gonna be finding ourselves like, hold on. So I believed this all my life, and now it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that it doesn't make sense. So what the hell is going on, you know? So there might have been a lot of that, where I see a little bit of struggle, especially when it comes to that for you. some changes in the belief system there. For the 5 of Wands, you get the Sun, the 10 of Swords, the Ace of Cups. Again, I see this conflicting energy coming from the outside, not necessarily agreeing with you as you go on this healing path of yours. I do see you taking it as, but they mean well. Whoever that is, that's kind of counteracting there. Yeah, kind of giving me a sense of they mean well. Some of those conflicts definitely led to parting of ways as well, which is quite normal usually on a healing path. Some stayed. Let me see the Chariot. The 4 of Cups, the Empress, the Page of Cups. There's still a lot of work to be done in the section of trusting yourself fully. I see you going in that direction. I see you being quite almost aggravated with yourself there, being like, oh no, I know what I'm capable of, but I don't know if I can pull it off. Well, if you know what you're capable of, why wouldn't you know if you can pull it off? It's, so there's that discrepancy there in which you see your worth, you see what you're capable of, but then you end up not giving yourself that credit at the end of the day. So there's still a lot of work to be done there, and it's kind of showing up like that, like to be continued. I'm like, okay. Okay. Let me see the 8 of Pentacles. In the current situation, you get the Devil, the Hermit, the Tower. Oi. Whatever you are working on right now, you're using a lot of what you learned back there and during that healing experience. Now, over there, we could be talking about a period of your life of months, years, I don't know. But you're using a lot of the resources you've gained through that experience right now. There's a little bit of challenge from what I can see here coming your way. I don't know exactly what's going on. I just see you putting in effort, using those resources that you've accumulated, and then bam, something happens. Which I don't know what that something is quite yet, but let's see. Let me do the Star. In the current situation, the Temperance card, the 7 of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. You're still working on that boost in self-confidence as well, believing in yourself fully. That's the thing, because you've got the energy available, that energy of you can do this, you're capable of anything you set your mind to here. The thing is, if I see it here is not enough, you have to believe that as well. And you can say it all you want per mouth, it's not going to mean anything if you don't really believe it, you know what I mean? So that's where you're lacking a little bit, in that sense of trusting yourself fully in that department. We're still a work in progress type of thing here. Kind of giving me a sense of, I've been working on it. I'm still working on it. It almost feels like your end goal to whatever it is you're doing here is to come out in that sense of fully trusting yourself. It doesn't even matter what you achieve there. That's irrelevant at the end of the day. It's going to be the fact that I did this and I knew I could do it, So that plays out a big part here, how you work on trusting yourself. Let's do the Temperance card, the Page of Wands, the King of Swords, the Star. You also have someone, at least one other energy by your side that believes in you here, that is, with you. At least one. I'm seeing actually 2 here, but it could be, could be a family member, could be a significant other as well. I don't know. But it's like you're surrounded by energy that believes in you, that you can pull this through. I don't know what's going on with that Tower. At this moment in time, I'm kind of getting it like 50-50. It could be a good kind of tower. It could be not that great of a tower. In terms of, is it a challenge, like a big challenge? Maybe. Now, if that's the case and it is a challenging type of an energy, you are shown up in dealing with it from the place of using all the resources you've gained through your healing. So that tells me that you'll be able to handle it, whatever it is. If it's a good type of tower, then it's a good type of tower. Then you take it for what it is, you know? You take it and run. You don't say anything. You just, oh, you're good? Okay, let's go, you know? I can't tell. I do see it a little bit challenging, I'm not gonna lie, but in the immediate future for the Sun, you get the King of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the Emperor. If you have someone by your side in terms of a significant other, your connection is getting stronger here. There's a sense of happiness here like you've never experienced in this one before, you know? So it's coming together nicely. I feel like what you're working on is your own experience over whatever you want to do there. But as I said, there's someone by your side, at least one energy. And I feel like one of those is definitely shown up here as a potential significant other, which this connection shows up wrapped up in happiness, basically. So, yeah. For the Ace of Swords in the immediate future, you get the Queen of Swords, the Lovers, the Three of Swords. Someone's making some rash decisions. I feel like it's you. I don't know in regards to what necessarily. It is affecting this connection as well, but I don't think it's directed towards this connection. Whatever decisions these are, I feel like they're directed someplace else, but it affects this connection as well. Like looking from an outer perspective, I would say they're quite rational decisions, quite logical decisions. They make sense type of decisions. But something within these decisions is a little bit painful, a little bit, you know, they seem like rash decisions and just whatever type of a conclusion to them. I don't know why, because that's not the purpose here. That's not the intention. Okay. Let's do the Ten of Pentacles. In the immediate future, the Page of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Cups. You're making some changes that, again, you're gonna potentially encounter some energies that are not gonna agree with those changes. All of this is happening really close to home. So it could be inside your home, it could be within your family, it could be within a group of friends or a specific friend. You're making some changes in which you're being, how I'm seeing you from out of you, is almost like you don't care about anything else but what you're deciding. And that normally I would take that as, okay, so you're putting yourself first and you're thinking that this is the best decision, but it's not a normal type of circumstance. It's not selfish either. It's just one of those where you're being perceived as if you don't care. Whatever you're deciding because you want to and you don't give a shit about anything else. That's how it's looking like. I feel like from inside of you there, I feel like that's not your intention, but ultimately that's what it results into. So I'm not sure what these decisions, changes, remember what I told you, you're trying to make up your mind about a situation. I feel like maybe this applies where you're finally doing something about something. It's a little rough around the edges, whatever this something is. That's kind of how I feel this one. And it ends with PS because I said so, you know. That's where it's lacking something. Either you're trying to be very clear about something and it's coming out like this, or because again, I feel like the intention is not this, because otherwise you would just cut things off left and right. It's not that. There's something tricky about this energy. I would sit a little bit with this energy here and I would pour a little bit of your heart into it, because right now I just see things being moved only from the angle of your mind, and that's why it's resulting into potentially It might be good on the long run. I do see the Nine of Cups there, but I don't know for who. That's the problem. Is it for you? It's like, well, yeah, I made some rough calls. I did this, I did that. But at the end of the day, I feel good, because then it leans into selfishness. And again, we're kind of spinning in circles here. What I would recommend for this, when you get to this point where it's like, oh, okay, I know what to do, pour in some of your heart into it as well. It might make it look a little different, because right now it's looking a little rough. Whatever movements, decisions, whatever you're doing here. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The Page of Pentacles, the Fool, the Judgment card. Yeah, see, because the way you're looking at this situation that you're trying to decide or do something about, is the way you're looking at it right now is coming from a place of, I don't want to deal with it as it's either that or that. Like, I really want to be open to it and see how I can help the situation improve, not, chop through it like crazy. Because ultimately it does look a little choppy, but as you're sitting with it right now, you're open to a lot of other possibilities. So just a little bit of heart in this one. That's what I would suggest. But that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.